A lot of options here. So, Taco John's. I just visited Taco John's for the first time, like I said, in probably over a decade this past weekend. And I reviewed one of their spicy items. And I also reviewed the collaboration with 5 Hour Energy on their mango habanero sauce, which is really good. And so in the spirit of that sauce and me hoping it would be good, and it was, I really enjoyed it. I picked up their other sauces as well to do a further review on Taco John's hot sauces, and in a way include this in the Taqueria style sauce reviews that I used to do back in the day, which I still do. I just haven't gotten to them because this one is definitely in that category. I would put this one, in there as well. This is more of a condiment. It's a sauce. Anyway, and then your packets. So they also have, which I don't have today, but they have a salsa roja. They have their pico de gallo. And they also have a chipotle lime. I forgot about that one, or I would have included that in this review. And I mentally spaced it. It just wasn't the one I really wanted to try. This sauce here, okay, again, it's a verde, but this is their labeled, what they call super hot sauce. I couldn't find any ingredients, nor did I really look that hard, but super hot sauce. And this right here is their Fiesta sauce, which is brand new, apparently, for them. And I had to write it down because that one, they did list the ingredients. It's a creamy sauce, and it's a sour cream based sauce, which intrigued me. I like that. I'm a big sour cream guy. I think that can pair really well here as a base. But jalapenos, onion, garlic, tomato, and cilantro. That's it. That's what that one is. This one here is the only one they charged me for at Taco John's, and it was $1.49 for this amount. A little pricey, but hey, it is what it is. I was going to pay it to get it, to review it, but I did speak about their prices in previous videos that I've done for them. Whether I've posted that video or not yet, I don't know yet. I don't want to do too many Taco John's in a row, but since these are fresh salsas, and sauces made, I got to get to them quick. I just got them yesterday, so they're good. Anyway, they're hot sauce packet, their mild sauce packet, and then their original. The original you have to ask for. They don't just keep those out. I mean, she had to go digging for those. She knew exactly what I was talking about when I asked for the original. But they don't just put those out. If you don't know about it or ask for it, excuse me, you're not going to see it. What should we start with? I'm going to start with the mild. Again, I like their packaging. Again, it's very simple. Just says mild, a little chili pepper, Taco John's. Water, onion, puree, tomato paste, boom, boom, some sugar, guajillo powder, okay, garlic, puree, chili powder, paprika, xanthan gum, ground cumin, dried oregano, cayenne pepper. So a few different peppers they're using in there. And again, I don't remember these sauces. The only one that I got the last time I went there, which was a decade ago, like I said, was just the super. I said, just give me the hottest shit you got. And that's what they gave me. I looked it up later, and that's what it is. I don't think I've ever actually tried these packets before. Smells like your average taco sauce. I don't know. I mean, there's not much going on there, but it smells good. You can definitely pick up the garlic and the onion. It's runny. It's thin. I think a packet fits on these spoons pretty well. Let's see. Yeah, that's why I decided to cut it like that so I could get a nice even pour. There it is. Yeah. I was kind of expecting a Verde just because of the color of the packet, but I get the coloration of the packets for green generally means less hot than something red or orange. Although their hottest thing on the menu is this, but cheers. It's nice. I mean, there's not much to it, but it's a good flavor. You know, it speaks to Taqueria style sauces a little bit. It's a little watery, little runny. You definitely pick up the garlic and onion in it. It's a red sauce that speaks a little bit verde, although you can also, definitely tell that it's a tomato-based type sauce. But it speaks to a verde as well, a little bit. All right, well, let's go in with the hot. So now we got same packet identification, but a different color, 2 different chili peppers, water, onion, puree, again, tomato, again, guajillo powder, garlic, xanthan gum, arbol powder, chili powder, paprika, habanero powder, ground cumin, dried thyme, dried oregano, cayenne pepper, sodium benzoate as preservatives. So it is a different ingredient list. I like that. At first I was like, this might just be the same thing, but it is a little different. Let's give it a little chop. It smells spicier. 100%. 100%. You can smell a little bit more spice on that. I like this better just based off the smell. It's also a little bit thicker on that pour. Still a little runny, but it's definitely a thicker pour. Yeah, you can definitely see the consistency. Oh, sorry. Let's get it. Yeah, that's nice. Ooh, that actually does have a kick to it. I wasn't expecting that. This is my first time trying these. I've only been to Taco John's a handful of times, if that. And I didn't try these sauces the other day in the reviews. But I'm glad I picked these sauces up to try. That's phenomenal. Wow, I like that. That just came all the way back through my nose right here. I can feel it in my nose. And it's going to make me sneeze a little bit. That has real detectable heat. You know what I mean? That's definitely... Oh my gosh, that's good. Well done on that one. Really good. Well, now let's try the original. Again, I love the packaging. It's very similar to the mild and the hot we just did, but it has a different color. This one we're showing 1 pepper, but we're showing some of the other ingredients on there. I really just enjoy that. I think it's done really well. I look for these type of things, even at taquerias, even at fast food joints. Anywhere I go, I'm looking at those type of things. Smaller, much smaller ingredient list on the original than those. Water, tomato paste, green chili puree, green jalapeno puree, salt, sugar, citric acid, and sodium benzoate. Simple. I'm really excited for this one. Just because it's the original, right? I want to... Let's see. Ooh. All right, here we go. That last one, oh, this is the chunkier of the three for sure. The consistency on these sauces just keep getting better. Doesn't seem to be as much in that, and that's all right. So there you have it. It's definitely a chunkier sauce. You can see the build on the top of the spoon there, and it's definitely thicker than the other two. This has an interesting smell to it. Also, the last sauce that we tried, the hot version, the orange packet, it did have a smokiness right up front. And it dissipated rather quickly, and I think that's why I forgot to mention that until just now. But it did have that. It's not a smokiness, but that it kind of reminded me to do that. This has a rustic. Cheers. Almost like they grilled the tomatoes on this. You know what I mean? That's what it kind of is reminiscent of. Yeah. I like it, but I don't. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely that old school vibe to a taco sauce. It's real tomatoey with more of a complex flavor than just like, straight tomato. You can tell that there was some effort put in that to change that overall profile, but it's a glorified, better ketchup than it is a hot sauce for me, even though there is just a little smidgen, very small smidgen of a spice you can detect there. Let's clear the palate and get into the two that aren't in packets. I don't think this is as hot as that orange hot one that we just tried. I really don't. But here it is. The super, what they put on the menu, super hot sauce. What I do like about these is it definitely smells 100 times fresher than anything I smelled in those packets, which makes sense, right? But you can definitely see it's got a nice consistency to it. A little watery again, but really nice. Let's get us a spoonful of this. It's a completely different vibe than the packet sauces. It's gritty. There's more texture to it. It tastes way more flavorful. There's a lot more going on. This is definitely, of all of them so far, the one I would stick with. That hot in the packet might have caught me off guard a little bit. But also, it's an immediate kind of spice you get, but it tapers off fairly quick. This one here, this one's actually lingering. It's lingering nicely. This would be great on a breakfast item. It'd be great on a lot of other things, but there's a big red chunk right there. Can you see that kind of? This is good. I like that. And I think it is the hotter because it lingers. It's sticking around. But besides just a heat factor, it's an overall better flavor because it is fresh. And you do get some complexity with the overall texture and the body of what it is. It's borderline for me sauce salsa. It's almost like a salsa, um, more so than a sauce. Those were all sauces for sure to me. That is borderline sauce or salsa, right? What are we gonna go with? Last one. What is this called again? The Fiesta sauce. And the only reason I know it's new per se is because it was marketed that way inside the building. And again, the only one they charged me for, so theoretically this should be the best one, right? Nah, I mean, everybody's palate's different. Not everybody's going to want that green one. Not everybody's going to want that original, blah, blah, blah. It does have a nice color to it. It's an orangish, but you can see lots of bits and pieces. Based on the look of what this is, it looks like it would be ideal for fish, like a fish sandwich. It has the smell of sour cream. Let's try this. Fiesta. And again, I'm guessing this is made in-house. I don't know 100%, but it's definitely thick, creamy. Yeah. You know, unfortunately for a review, the way I like to review things, kinda, I've gotten away from it a little bit lately and doing things a little bit different and adding stuff to food and trying to whatever. But a lot of times I just try sauces in their natural form of what I'm going to get and then decide what I want to do with this. This is definitely a condiment, you know. It's definitely a spread more than it is like a sauce or a salsa. So just eating it like this by the spoon is not the greatest way to really appreciate what it is, I think. But it's also not my style of condiment, really. You know, like I mean, it is. I would use it again. I think it would work best on fish, maybe some chicken. And to me, this doesn't go with beef that well. You know, definitely not ground beef or asada. Maybe a just straight up sirloin steak, and you drizzle a little bit of this or dip it a little bit, maybe something like that. But it's just it's an acquired taste. It's not bad. It's tasty. I would definitely. And I've created things like this, so don't get that twisted. Like I've created different sauces to be used on a dish or to be used on a sandwich or burger or something of that nature, and that's kind of what this is. It's rustic. It doesn't taste like sour cream per se. It doesn't taste like jalapeno. It's okay. I don't want to keep eating it like that because it's a little heavy. It's rich. It's not super spicy though. It's almost dilly, right? It has good body to it, good texture. You can tell when you take it on with the palate in the mouth that it's creamy. It does have a nice smoothness to it and creaminess to it, but it has those chards and bits and pieces of what I'm guessing is the jalapeno, possibly the cilantro and well, definitely the cilantro, but possibly little bits of minced garlic as well. You actually can feel and kind of pick up. So I like it. I like all of those things. It's just not something I use that often. I'm more of a, this type of shit, these packets, different, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. But every once in a while, I'll whip up something like that just with ingredients in my fridge, and I'll just, off the top of my head, just start adding. And a lot of times, I've never done it with sour cream, though. I'm going to be honest. I never have, but I get it. I've done it with mayonnaise, and horseradish. You know what I mean? Horseradish is kind of my go-to because it just has such a good, strong flavor, spice, heat, burn, whatever you want to call it, because it's, again, that's a different type of thing than sauce and peppers as well. But I kind of use that a lot. So this has inspired me a little bit to create something with sour cream. No, I like it. So anyways, I'm done blabbing. Long video. I love you all. I hope you guys all had a great Memorial Day weekend. Today is Tuesday, the day after Memorial Day. I don't know if I'll post this video tonight, tomorrow, the next day, but within the next week, I'll put it out. I just don't want to do... I've got like 3 Taco John videos that I've done now. I've already posted one. It's out there. The other 2 to this date, to this time in present my life right now. I haven't posted the other one, and I don't think I'm going to post this one, yet, but I think I'll actually post this one before the second one I did, but that included some food, so, got to eat it that day. So anyways, I love y'all. God bless you. Thank you guys for burning with me. That was a 5 different kind of sauce review from Taco John's. Again, I like Taco John's. I think they're a little overpriced. But based on everything in these 3 videos, the food was really good. One of the items was overpriced and not that amazing, but still tasted fresh, tasted good. All of these sauces right here, I would be happy to utilize in some fashion. There's not one of them that I would just totally disregard and say, fuck that. So really good, Taco John's. I'm going to have to go back there. I will be going back there. All right, y'all. We'll see you. Have a good night.